The American Express Gold Card may be the most controversial or divisive credit card in the game right now. Let's just get this out of the way right from the start. I think this card is actually better now than it was before it got a refresh back in 2024, where they increased the annual fee and added some additional credits. While I get these changes are definitely not widely accepted and do make it tougher for some people to actually justify that higher annual fee, I still think that this is one of, if not the best credit cards in the market right now, especially for me and my fiance, given our spending habits and where we live. In this video, I'll walk you through how we use this card to make it the most valuable credit card in our wallet in terms of the points that we earn. Hopefully throughout this video, you'll be able to see that we are actually the exact target consumer for this refreshed AMEX Gold Card, whether it's the way that we use it or how we justify the $325 annual fee. You'll be able to determine if it makes sense for you. And let's be honest, from all the I'm canceling my AMEX Gold Card videos out there on YouTube right now, it's about damn time someone shared an opinion from the other side of the aisle. Let's take it back and look at the old American Express Gold Card. For the changes announced in July of 2024, this was widely considered the best dining and grocery credit card, with its 4x spending multiplier on both dining and US supermarkets, even though that was and still is capped at $25,000 every year. Those are the highest spending multipliers that you can get on one singular credit card for both of those top spending categories. For a lot of people, and especially for families or couples, dining and groceries are often, at the very least, in your top 3, maybe even top 2 spending categories every single month. With this card, you are also getting access to the hotel collection with a $100 credit for a 2-night stay booked through Amex's travel portal. Some other benefits include no foreign transaction fees, baggage insurance, purchase protections, extended warranties, access to Amex offers, and up to 5 free authorized users. At that time, the annual fee on the Gold Card was $250, but it did offer up to $240 worth of credits, whether that be the $10 monthly Uber Cash or the $10 monthly dining credit, which included things like Grubhub, Cheesecake Factory, and Shake Shack. Keep in mind that there was that difference of $10 between the annual fee and the total value of the credits that were being offered at that time as we transition over to the new refreshed Amex Gold. The first part of the refresh included this new white gold design, which I've actually come to really like. While the 4x multipliers did not change with that refresh that was announced in July, they did add a $50,000 spending cap to the 4x back on dining, although you'd have to spend anywhere upwards of $4,000 every month to end up hitting that. The first main issue that people took with this refresh was the increase in the annual fee from $250 all the way up to $325, which, look, a 30% increase to the annual fee is definitely a big hit. I'm not here to argue any of that. But with the increase in the annual fee also came 2 new credits with a combined value of $184. Those 2 new credits included a $7 monthly Dunkin' credit and a $50 semi-annual Resi restaurant credit. While there was no change to the $10 monthly Uber credit, there was a slight change to the $10 dining credit, where they essentially just took out Shake Shack and replaced that with Five Guys. And if there's one thing that I'm willing to ride in the streets over, it's that change away from Shake Shack. I mean, burger for burger, milkshake for milkshake, it's not even close. So while yes, the increase in the annual fee may be tougher to justify for some people, Amex was offering over $400 in value in terms of the credits and a route to actually end up getting positive value with the Amex Gold. I understand that not everyone can use these credits, and whether you like this coupon book business model that Amex is following or not, these coupons are here to stay. I don't want to make this sound like I'm calling out anyone out there for canceling their Amex Gold or even making a video about it. I just think it's ironic that going back to the old card, they were more than willing to have that card cost them $10 every year if they were able to fully use the credits back then. But now, with Amex giving us more value and actually a path to get a positive effective annual fee, that this is what broke the camel's back and that now they need to cancel. Let's dive into how I use this card and how the refresh actually ended up working in my favor. So I actually had my fiance apply back in October of 2024 and add me as one of her 5 free authorized users. In just the last 4 months, we not only hit the sign-up bonus, which we got a 100,000 membership reward point offer, plus 20% back in statement credits up to $100 for dining purchases. And in terms of our spending over those last few months, we've earned just under 25,000 membership rewards points. We definitely love our food, and quite honestly, we probably spend more than your average couple every single month. But based on what we've earned so far and estimating for the rest of the year, we're looking at least an additional 75,000 membership rewards points at a base level of 1 cent per point. That's worth over $750. In terms of the effective annual fee, or the way that we use some of the credits to help offset that $325 annual fee, the $7 monthly Dunkin' credit, that gets used no problem every single month. For my full-time job, I do drive quite a bit, and living in the New England area, there's a Dunkin' what feels like every half a mile or so, so there's always opportunity for me to stop and grab a coffee. While it's really easy for us to get that full $84 in value just simply based on where we live, there's a really easy way that you could use this even if you don't live near a Dunkin', so make sure you stick around to the end of the video. With the Uber Cash credit, that gets used no problem, whether that be on rides or Uber Eats, so we get the full $120 back in value from that credit. With the Resi credit, that's another one that's really simple for us to use. I think we're in a very unique situation having a Resi restaurant located right in our apartment building, so once every 6 months I'll shuffle down there in my sweatpants, grab some takeout, and then we've used that $50 credit. The dining credit, this is the only one that we don't really use every single month, although we've used it 3 out of the 4 months of holding the card. Like I said, we usually do order everything through Uber Eats, but every once in a while, if the fiance's craving a restaurant that's only on Grubhub, we'll use it there. And if Shake Shack was still included in this dining credit, I would definitely get the full $120 in value, but at least for right now, based on just what we normally spend on, we're looking at about $40 in value from this dining credit. So when looking at the total value that we get out of all these credits, we're looking at a positive effective annual fee of $19 without even factoring in other things like the hotel collection or Amex offers. Given the fact that we do get positive value and just looking at how much we do spend on our food every single month, the AMEX Gold Card makes perfect sense for us. I get that this is very specific to our own situation and how we spend on our food every single month, or even just where we live, but if you're considering this card, let's take a look at how you can use the AMEX Gold like a pro in 2025. First, do what I did with the credits and associate your own dollar value to each of those to see what your own effective annual fee could be. Who knows, maybe this reveals that the card just in no way, shape, or form would make sense for you. Or if you're sort of teetering towards getting positive value, there's a couple other things to consider. Even if you don't live near a Dunkin' or just hate their coffee and never like going there, you can actually download the Dunkin' app and reload your account every single month using your AMEX Gold Card to make sure you're still using that credit. Every once in a while, once you've racked up a big balance, you could just treat your friends or family to a bunch of coffee and breakfast, or you could even bring in a couple boxes of donuts to work, and who knows, maybe showing your boss that you care for your colleagues may end up getting you a promotion. But your mileage may definitely vary. For the Resi credit, I know for sure that probably no one out there is as lucky as we are to have a Resi restaurant right in our apartment building. And even if you're not the most adventurous person out there, I know I'm certainly not, use this as an opportunity every 6 months or so to take a friend or your significant other out to a new restaurant that you've never tried before. If you do decide to apply and you are approved, just make sure you go into your Amex account and activate all these different credits, and make sure that you add your Amex Gold Card to your Uber account. One other thing to mention is that you do actually have to use any American Express credit card in order to be able to use that Uber Cash credit. Next, do some analysis on your spending every single month to see how much you actually do spend at restaurants or supermarkets. If you have a card where you're currently earning 3x back on those two categories, calculate the amount that you're currently earning on one of your credit cards or even your debit card. Obviously, you're not earning any points, and calculate the difference in points that you could get from the Amex Gold. If that difference in points is significant enough to, say, offset some additional value in terms of your own effective annual fee, that may be another factor in what makes the Amex Gold Card right for you. Last pro tip, if you do end up getting this card, whenever possible, make sure you slap down your Amex Gold Card whenever you're out eating dinner with family or you're out at a bar drinking with some friends. We've done this every chance that we get, and we've racked up a ton of additional points this way. As soon as one of your friends says, oh, let's all just split it and put down our cards, say, no, don't worry about it. I'll pick up this one and then you guys can just Venmo me. For whatever reason, all my friends thank me when I do that because it just makes it easier. But meanwhile, I'm looking at them like they're suckers because they don't get the points. So as you can tell from our situation and how we use the Amex Gold Card, we are a rare case where the changes to the card actually worked in our favor. And I totally understand that everyone's situation is completely different and unique, so do your own calculations on your own spending every single month. Think through how you could potentially use all the different credits associated with this card. And last, as just a favor to me, stop hating on the damn refresh. I'm a prime example of the true target audience for this card, and while it may be less people than before, I think a ton of people out there can not only offset the annual fee, but can actually end up now getting positive value with these additional credits. Don't fall into the trap of listening to everyone out there telling you how the card no longer makes sense for them. Hopefully with this video, you can get a different perspective on the Gold Card in 2025. Do your own analysis, consider where you live, and make your own decision on if the Amex Gold is worth it for you. If you got some value from hearing how I not only use but also get positive value from the current Amex Gold Card, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel down below. I'd really appreciate it. I just wanted to say thank you so much. If you did watch the video, especially if you made it all the way to the end, I really do appreciate every single one of you. And if you want to see a similar video where I break down the Built MasterCard, make sure you check out this video next, and I'll see you over there. Cheers.